All right, welcome to 10-Minute Book Club. We are on page 42. At the bottom, how to make right now money. So here we go. Customers create a great source of right now money, an immediate residual income. This volume is extremely helpful to a new distributor in the first few months as they are waiting for duplication to happen and for their organization to build. Customers can also help consultants to qualify and stay qualified for their personal volume goals. Customers also provide great referral sources, not to mention distributors get immediate gratification when people show interest and they immediately get their first check from those customer orders. I honestly use this when people can't afford the products and they're willing to do the business. I haven't had success with it yet. Like I have had a few people sign up with the $9.99 membership to work the business, and then they just weren't like invested and they just didn't do it. So I don't know if it was just like not enough of an investment to get them to want to do the business. You know what I mean? But it's an option. So if people just cannot afford the products, I always say, well, you could get a few customers and you could just start making money. And then when you get enough, you can, you know. And I know there's a Diamond doc where the lady did that. I can't remember her name, but she had like, you know, $35. And so she signed up. That was back when membership was $35. And so she just bought the membership and got a bunch of customers. And she was like on food stamps and everything. So it was just so cool to see that that's an option. If you are in the business and you desire to work part time building a customer base, that's awesome. You can happily join your company and build some nice residual income on the side for your family. If you want to build a large network and a sizable income, wealth comes through leverage, and leverage comes from building a team. Here are my thoughts. I'd rather get paid a percentage on an army full of customers on my team than on 100% of just my own sales. Would you rather be the store selling a product or own the entire franchise? This business model is almost like pseudo franchising when you build a team. Large organizations are built by a lot of independent business owners, each selling a little bit. I could never sell enough products on my own to earn a seven-figure annual residual income. I don't know that many people to sell to. How do you balance team building and creating a customer base? My mantra is lead with the business and default on the product. What does this mean? This is interesting because a lot of times we lead with the product and default on the business. But I think there's something to be said about, for ours, our products are so amazing that a lot of times that's what brings people in the door. And that's how our leaders teach us. And so that is definitely probably the most common way. But the business is amazing too. So a lot of times I will mention it right off the bat as well. Large organizations are built by a lot of independent business owners, each selling a little bit. Oh, wait, sorry, I went back up. I share the opportunity first with the mindset of recruiting for the company. If they aren't interested, I say something like, I'd love to have you as my VIP customer, and I share more. I then secure their order and ask for referrals for the business. That's interesting. I don't think to ask for referrals for the business. Like I ask for referrals for the products all the time, but not really for the business. I believe creating a sales team sets you up for long-term success. Customer sales create a linear income, and if you stop selling or your customers stop purchasing, your income stops. Therefore, you're always selling. Developing a large organization and focusing on distribution versus sales allows you to develop walkaway income, an income that grows and is not solely dependent on you. This is the type of income that allows you to someday retire and still get paid. Focusing on creating multiple points of sale rather than getting as many personal sales as possible helps you to do this. Your personal sales will come as a natural result of building an organization. Lead with the business, default on the product. I do want to give you a little tip. Some people get so focused on team development that they forget to offer their product or services. Our team has built a multi-million-dollar monthly organization, but I can only imagine where we'd be today if everyone offered the opportunity for prospects to join them as a customer when they said no to the opportunity. Our volume would be even greater. We get paid on volume, and customers are a great source of that volume. Imagine if your average personal volume or personal consumption base is $100 per month. You have 1,000 team members, so you get paid on $100,000 of volume. Now let's say each of us had an average customer base of 300. Now you're getting paid on a volume of 400,000. We just quadrupled our team volume and our check. Be sure to personally use your product, offer the products to prospects who decide the opportunity isn't for them, gift the products when appropriate, pass out samples, and teach your teams to nurture their customer base. Do the same if you are a service-based company. How to get great customers. In reality, some people may never be rockstar recruiters or desire to recruit in their business, so it's important that you provide a place for these people to plug in and nurture them, as they will provide ongoing volume to your growing organization. More than half of my organizational volume comes from happy customers who are purchasing on our team. So it's very important that we discuss how to get customers and how to keep customers happy so they stay with us long term. Let's first talk about a few great ways to find customers. Remember to share the business during each of these events, as you never know who may be interested in your opportunity. So hosting events in people's homes. My company isn't a party plan company, but when I started my business, I hosted some events in my home to share the products and the opportunity. I knew if I had limited hours, I would rather spend 1 hour of my time in front of 10 or more people as opposed to talking to one person on the phone for an hour. It was a great way to build my business fast. When I saw the success these events brought, I began calling my friends and family saying, I have a business that's growing in your area and I would love to meet new people. Would you be willing to host an event for me? You invite your friends, I will do all the work, and I'll even throw in free product as a thank you. This expanded my audience, increased my exposure, and helped me to secure more customers and leads for my business. And this is such a great idea, especially with people who are starting out the products. Like, just say, hey, we do it with Zooms right now, right? Like, hey, do you have some friends who might want to, like, I could send them a sample and we could do like a little sip and see on a Zoom and they could try it and I could tell them about it. That's something that's really effective. Customer appreciation events are powerful. Once a quarter, my local team and I did friends, family, and customer appreciation events. In the evening, we would do a cocktails and conversations event. If it was during the day, we would call them coffee and conversations. Sometimes we would even host a luncheon. We would focus on sharing customer testimonials, highlight new products, do fun games and drawings. And of course, we mentioned the opportunity and shared our business success stories. Our friends, family, and customers would come and bring their friends. These fun networking type events would pack the room for us. We always had tremendous results. Anyone else want to read? I want to hug the book.
I can.
Yeah.
Okay. Gift your products at every occasion. I am always looking for ways to get our products in people's hands, whether it is at the holidays, someone's birthday, or as a thank you. I know if I can get them on the product, they're hooked. Plus, it's an open door to a conversation about my business when I follow up in the future. Social media and sharing stories are a great way to share your products. Use your product or service at all times. Make sure your family is too. Develop a lot of customer testimonials and share them. If applicable to your product, post before and afters and testimonials on social media sites. If your company offers samples, try using a sample pack approach. Look for ways to engage in conversation, give someone a compliment, and ask lots of questions. Example, great service. Do you love your job? Or cute kids. Where do they go to school? Then leave them with a sample and say, I've loved chatting with you today. I would love to leave you with this gift, and tell them more about the sample and what it does. I promise you'll love it. If you promise you'll try it, I promise I'll follow up. Get their name, their number, tell them what time you'll call, and write it on a card you leave with them. When you follow up, say, hey, how'd you love the product? Before I tell you more about it, I would love to tell you why I'm so excited about my business. One of our top leaders, Cindy, was prospected this way and is now leading a rockin' team. When she taught our team this approach, it created a huge wave of momentum for us. Facts tell, stories sell. When talking about your product or service, remember that facts tell, stories sell. Here's a simple outline to follow when you're packaging your stories that you'll share with people you're presenting your product or service to. Share your history or challenge before the product or service. Share how you were introduced to your products or service. Share what product or service you started on. Share the time frame you saw results or the immediate results you saw. Then share what the best part is. Share the greatest results you are achieving with your products or service or hope to achieve. For example, if you're in skincare, you might say, I really struggled with adult acne and my friend Robin introduced me to our acne line. Immediately after I started using it, the swelling went down, the redness decreased, and today I'm so excited to be acne free.
Yay. Okay, our timer beeped. Okay, those are all such amazing. She like just gets down to the nitty gritty, right?
Yep,
Just the basics. I love it.
right?
And the stories really do sell. Remember, if you guys didn't watch convention, I don't think the things are still up, but it might be on YouTube. Kendra Scott, she's awesome about telling your story. She's probably on YouTube, even not on Plexus website. So go check out Kendra Scott. But yes, it's so true. I love all of these. So good. Thanks for hopping on this morning, guys. All right, we're gonna see what number we can get to. I'm hoping for 3 to 5, but I really want 3 today because gotta make up for yesterday. Just got 1 yesterday. All right, we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.